How can I make sure I see my blessings the way God wants me to see them? Too often we get busy and distracted and we forget what God has given us. And so I think we're all thankful to have a time of Thanksgiving every year where we all slow down and focus on what we've been given. And certainly the Bible teaches that we need to keep our eyes open to what God has given us and not let them take us in the wrong direction. One of the places the Bible teaches that is the book of Deuteronomy. Moses is giving his final speeches to the children of Israel before they enter the promised land. And as I see Moses telling them about their blessings that they're going to have, I notice three things. Number one, Moses tells them to recognize their blessings. In Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 10 and 11, Moses says, "Then it shall come about when the Lord your God brings you into the land which he swore to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give you great and splendid cities which you did not build, and houses full of all good things which you did not fill, and hewn cisterns which you did not dig, vineyards and olive trees which you did not plant, and you eat and are satisfied." And then in Deuteronomy 8:18, he says, "You shall remember the Lord your God, for it is he who has given you power to make wealth, that he may confirm his covenant which he swore to your fathers, as it is this day." Notice over and over again, Moses is saying, you did not build these blessings you're going to have. You didn't even have the power to give yourself to earn the blessings that you have. God gave you all this stuff. We are so blessed. It's so great to have a time each year to slow down and think about what God has given us. Our technology, our homes, our families, our friends, all these blessings, we did not do this ourselves. God gave them to us. Number two, I see in this section, recognize the danger of our blessings. In Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 12, it says, after God gives you all this stuff that you didn't earn yourself, verse 12 says, then watch yourself that you do not forget the Lord who brought you from the land of Egypt out of the house of slavery. Watch yourself, he says. You're going to have these blessings. You're going to be tempted to forget God. Chapter 8 says the same thing. Verse 11, beware that you do not forget the Lord your God. Verse 14, if you're not careful, your heart will become proud and you will forget the Lord your God. Verse 17, you may say in your heart, my power and the strength of my hand made me this wealth. It's sad that sometimes having all these blessings can make us prideful and get so caught up chasing all the things of this world that we forget the God who gave them to us in the first place. And then number three, I see in this section, recognize the God behind the blessings. Over and over, he's emphasized, it's God who's given you this. It's God who's given you this. Why does God give us our blessings? It's not just so we can get carried away and honor ourselves and lift ourselves up. Like a parent, God reveals himself as a father in the Bible. Like a parent, he's wanting to take care of his children, to give us what we need and even more than what we need, to help us see the love behind the gift. And just like a parent, wouldn't it be sad if you give your kids all this stuff to help them out in life and then they just ignore you and just run off themselves with all the stuff you tried to help them with? God doesn't want us to forget him. He wants us to see how much he loves us through all the blessings that we have. We are such a blessed people. This Thanksgiving, I hope you and I will recognize our blessings. I hope we'll recognize the danger of getting caught up in pride when we're blessed. And number three, I hope we'll see God's love behind the blessings that we have. I hope this Thanksgiving, our blessings will help increase our faith and not pull us away. Have a great Thanksgiving. If you're in the Memphis area, we would love to have you visit with us, the Great Oaks Church of Christ. We hope this is a week of you enjoying time with friends and family. We'd love for you to come spend time with our church friends and our church family. We're trying to simply follow Jesus Christ. We'd love for you to join us in that. Hope to see you Sunday.